Hello everyone and welcome to a tank so powerful it's actually getting nerfed a little bit more than a week into its introduction. This is of course America's Apocalypse tank, the Cattb. Now this is the tier 10 battle path reward after level 50, in which you'll get the prime skin and a army sign, as you can see there. This is essentially a bigger, meaner, stronger, faster, tougher Abrams with the ability to fuck your shit up so hard you'll be wondering if you're playing Red Alert 3 as the Allies using Guardian tanks against that Soviet player who just really loves his Apocalypse tanks. So let's have a quick look at this thing's modules and stats and then we'll break it down. This tank comes with a Spore Liner, a soft kill APS, a trophy kill hard APS, an improved stabilization system, a commander's sight, a magazine autoloader. Now, if this means if I had a 13-second reload and I wanted to switch to heat rounds, I could load a pair of heat rounds in 6 seconds. It does happen. You do have the choice between either a diesel engine, which gives you a higher top speed, or a hybrid engine. With the pre-nerf Cattb, this basically means that at this moment this tank has the hilarious mobility of an Alte. Aside from that, you have improved torsion bars and an improved cooling system. The 5% camo factor isn't exactly particularly useful, but oh well. Here you go. This thing has a pair of 140mm AP rounds, 850 penetration, which means it has the second highest AP penetration in the game, with the Leclerc T4, the T14 Armada 152, and the Type 99A 2140, second only to the Leopard 2AXs. Now, on the bright side, this tank does have quite a bit of damage, it has quite a bit of things, so let's compare it to the highest DPM vehicles in tier 10. 2AX, I did not want to do that, hold up. Okay, aside from that very recent embarrassment, let's try this again. So Alte with the 5-shot ready rack, the Cattb with that 140 double rack, the Leclerc T4, the Leopard 2AX, the Merkava Mark IV, the XM1A3, and finally the T14. Now, as you can see here, these tanks all have above 6500 DPM. The Alte have the Merc IV, and the Alte have the lowest. So 120mm guns, the XM1A3 having the, generally speaking, very high DPM here. It's only slightly higher than the Leclerc T4, but that doesn't take into account the Leclerc T4 using a Cortez. So as you can see here, very high penetration, 850, 840, 900, and 830 on the Armada. The reload time of the Cattb is also quite fast as well, 13.3 seconds reload time. However, it's more like 6.6. So individually speaking, it is the fastest reload in 140mm unless the Leclerc T4 is used in defense, and this also means it reloads faster than the 2AX and the Armada. Well, roughly the same speed as the Armada. Very good chunk of hit points as well. This is with Vincent, 3800 for the Alte. As you can see, for the rest, it has a very nice look of hit points. Very comparable with the XM1A3, the Merkava 4, and quite a bit higher than the 2AX and the T4. Turret protection as well is very good. It's the highest in tier 10. 800 on the front, 475 side. However, it does lose out in sidearm to the XM1A3 because the XM1A3 does have those glorious ERA composites. And also very good turret armor as well, pretty much 900 across the board. 2AX has that spaced armor in the front. However, it does have very good side turret armor as well, but we'll get onto that in a bit. And lastly, everything is composite. The diesel engine, it is pretty much the same as the Alte at the moment, having 55 km an hour top speed and everything, and it is also very, very heavy as well. Same height, same as the Merkava, and of course with the hybrid engine, a 41.1 second degree turn time. Camouflage is hilarious, 19%. That is due to the thermal sights we went over earlier, and with the hydromatic suspension, -12, +22. Slightly worse than the Alte, but in its base configuration, -9, same as the two other Western MBTs here, with the Alte having the best overall. And then lastly, you can see for yourself the rest of the stats, but it does have absolutely shockingly bad minimum spread, 0.112, which will be up to 0.12 eventually tomorrow, with the rest of the MBTs beating it out, making this the outlier for inaccuracy. Now, aside from this, you do have the choice of two. You have rapid fire or top speed. With top speed, you're only really going to want to take it with the diesel engine simply to get the top speed up. With the hybrid engine, you won't really need to worry about it. And instead, rapid fire allows you to get the absolutely hilarious DPM up to even higher. Very good slug of hit points, 4,500, very good. Utility 90% camo, 460 view range on the move, and targeting speaking, very nice as well. Now, there is only really a choice of 3 commanders you're going to want to take with this. Vincent, the base de facto commander, is absolutely excellent in just about any MBT you can take him. Douglas O'Reilly is kind of a commander you're going to want to take on your Abrams series, and while he does help with the under acceleration and everything, view range and all the rest, he isn't really that effective on the Cattb, and I will get to that in just a second. And then lastly, we have Cortez for the DPM if you want to absolutely meme the fuck out of your tank. Very good PvE and Glops build, but not really so much in PvP. Lastly speaking, you're probably going to want to take surplus parts crates, first aid cabinet, and improved fire extinguisher. I have noticed getting ammo racked quite a lot on these things, and this can actually be ammo racked by the front by a challenge you to ATDO, so keep in mind that, kids. Always bring your fire extinguisher. And then lastly, we have the choice of retrofits. I personally have gone for just about all gun retrofits here, except for the repair kit because I'm a bit paranoid. But otherwise, you could probably take off the aiming speed and put a barrel lining on instead, if you want the rate of fire memes. I have yet to get there in my Leclerc. And you could probably swap it out for improved filter systems if you want to go absolutely rush B in your Cattb. Protection wise, this thing is actually very solid. This is it versus itself. There is only a 750 pen. 750 pen will go through this thing pretty well, so quite a few tier 9s and some tier 8s, such as the Leopard and the Al Hussein, will go through this frontally, but it can be very difficult to get as it is a very small place. There's also that bit up there, and then that's the only weak spots on this tank. The gun mantle, 32% for itself, meaning that only the low sat and the Leopard 2EX stand a chance of penetrating this thing when it's hull down. The side armor is a bit of a middling issue, as you can see here. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It only really provides you about 500mm protection. The turret is pretty decent, around 700 here, but not exactly the best armored ammo rack in the world. And generally speaking, when it comes to side armor protection, the XL1A3 does have this thing beat, as you will be able to see here. The XL1A3 versus itself with its... Let me put the Cattb up. There you go, the XL1A3 versus the Cattb's AP. As you can see here, the XL1A3's ERA is so much superior, it's not even funny. Much better armoured overall on 509, meaning that a Draco will probably be able to penetrate a Cattb's side turret for the ammo rack. However, it won't really be able to do the same to an XL1A3's. So if you want more of a bullfighter, the XL1A3 is probably your better go. Aside from that, the Cattb is very powerful, generally speaking. You will get quite a few things with this. This is what the Prime skin looks like. Kind of reminds me of Optimus Prime, and I'm really not going to take that. And then you do have the Freedom Rider skin. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about that. So, anyway, this is what the tank looks like, and I guess that's how it looks in games. And lastly, I guess we should have a look at the heat rounds. 284, 1337, roughly the same as the XL1A3s. So, yeah, let's have a look at some games. And welcome to probably one of the more higher damaging games I've had in the Cattb so far. This is with Tank Sniper, and, well, Tank Sniper in his kinetic rod from God fuck vehicle, and Mindless in his 490. So I'm going to be using Douglas with this vehicle. I don't really recommend taking Douglas that much, since this thing's hybrid engine is fast enough to begin with that it doesn't really need Douglas's stats. And while the reload time of 12.32 is nice and all, there are better commanders to take. There's Cortez if you want to increase the damage, pretty much better than Douglas, or Vincent if you want the overall better stats. But generally speaking, it is in the end either going to become Douglas, Vincent, or Cortez is probably the top 3 commanders to take in MBTs these days, so you have that option. There is the option of taking Victor, I suppose. I mean, obviously this is a 140, it has heat. Fucking right out of the gate, those rounds there. But as you can see with everything, you don't really need it. Most of the time you do enough damage to basically shit on everybody near you anyway, so not really much of a point taking Victor or Sabrina or any other module damage commanders, since most of the time this is more damage than module orientated. As you can see here, I am actually not using the hybrid engine, I'm actually using the gas turbine, well, the diesel engine, and using Douglas with the diesel engine is a bit of a mistake, to be honest, since he does kind of cack handle the movement past 32 kilometers an hour, and since this is a diesel engine, it doesn't exactly have the problems that a gas turbine does. So Douglas, while he is the Abrams commander, isn't really a Cattb commander. Neither engine really needs him. Oh, hi Wilk. Boop. And of course, reload time of 6.16 seconds there. Excellent, very good. And I'm just going to shit on this Armada. 1, 2, 868. Hi Charlie. How you doing? You having fun? Oh, he's going to be having fun very quickly. Very, very quickly indeed. Leopard 2AX with me. Charlie bounces, and I'm just going to... It doesn't matter, I mean, I still did like 816 to him, and I should be able to kill him very soon, and it looks like, yep, he's going to drown. Literal... Well, I him anyway, so yeah, you can report that guy as far as you know. Not really much happens here, except for the fact that I am moving out. As you can see here, this thing can reach its top speed of around 75-ish, but like I said with Douglas, still not the best thing in the world. Bit of a slowdown there, see if I can hit that Cattb. Cattb hit me again. You may have noticed that firing the shots, there is a bit of an inaccuracy sometimes. This very much feels like a BL-10 from World of Tanks. But sometimes it hits. But to be honest, it doesn't matter as much as you would think it would. It's still... You still have the double tap enough, and while you will occasionally miss shots, even when firing single round, and the Nerf will actually hit its accuracy, it won't really be that much of a problem to really matter in the end. Now, this is the part where it's actually going to be more of a frontal fight versus other MBTs, and you're going to see where the true power of the Cattb comes into play. Bit of a miss over there, but who cares? I have lots of smoke grenades. So let me back off down here. The clerk bounced off. The side armor isn't really as effective as it is on the Abrams series, so the side armor isn't great. However, that part there is a nice 700mm thick, but it's still not going to matter that much. Bunch of enemies lying around. Leclerc, T4, Leopard. Okay, I'm faced with 3 enemies here. If I double tap that XM1A3, I can pretty much take off all of his half of his hit points. Same with the Leopard 2AX. So if it comes down to into a straight fight between either of them, bit of a miss there, but still a hit on that 2AX. And obviously, if the other one would have hit, then that would have been an Amarak. And Mindless did actually fall in the bridge. He kind of forgot to ask, and unfortunately hit into the turret into the Sphinx Amarak. The Sphinx Amarak does seem to be pretty easily damaged, to be honest. And hopefully, 2 bounces on that XM1A3. Bounces can happen even with 850 pen, but in the end, it's not that much of a big deal. It is right now a 13-second delay, and the Nerf will bring it up to 20 seconds. So in the end, it's going to be hi Leopard, bye Leopard. It's going to be a little bit. There will be a bit of a vulnerability thing, but in the end, you may actually be better off just firing single shots individually. X123 with their bounce, and I'm just gonna... Yep, hi, 920, back up again. And this is when this thing starts to become really powerful in the sense the X123's playstyle with the fast draw, as you may know, revolves around backing up using the fast draw. This is basically that, but with an even bigger gun. Yep, 2100 damage to the X123. He is not a very happy bunny right now at all. Hi X123. How are you doing? Unfortunately, the MGM did hit me over there. I'm not really particularly enthusiastic about that guy going for me. Big oof. Let's avoid the X123 for now. But yeah, like you said, they're basically almost completely evaporated the X123 and his hit points. Another 2 bounces there. You can bounce, and running out of ammo is actually something that will happen quite a lot, but in the end it doesn't matter that much. So, in hindsight, going across the bridge would have made for a better idea, as I would have been able to obviously get the top speed going, but I didn't know how many hit points either of their MBTs had left, and even with 800, that Challenger will kill me in one hit. The X123 has the 120, he'll do the same. So, the last thing to do is simply to see how well this game goes. In the gas turbine engine, you see there I am actually getting outsped by an Alte thanks to using Douglas. So, not really a fan of Douglas with this. With Vincent, I probably would have been able to get more shots off. Vincent's snapshotting skill is so good. And as well as the fact he has quite a bit more hit points as well, so obviously there's that. Anyway, there's a Challenger on 1310 hit points. No other 140 in the game, or even 152, could do that much damage, but then again, I'm a fucking Cattb, so hi Charlie! Oh, let's just reload. 3, 2, 1, and bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Charlie. So yeah, that's a wonderful 12,244 damage done, 320 battle coins, 1.3 million XP. Some spotting damage as well. Top of the team, of course. Now, I could have done 12,000 damage in any other MBT, but it's a hell of a lot easier to do it in the Cattb simply because of that double tap. You have the ability to do 2k to somebody if you're using Cortez or a good lucky roll on them within a second if you hit them. So, see here, total potential damage would have been 20,000. Misses, it happens. A 20k game would have been actually quite funny, but oh well. 5,800 damage bounced, 3,500 received. There you go. So let's have a look at another game. So let's see how the Cattb performs against in a 1v1 fight with other vehicles. Let's say the Galway and the T14. So let's skip straight to them, because this is where the fun times begin, I can tell you. So rest of my team moving around. I am using Cortez in this encounter. So what do you think is going to happen when this thing has heat rounds? We are also using the hybrid engine, of course, so much better acceleration and not using good. So what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen versus a Galway? Let me show you. Hi. How's it going? I mean, yeah. So a little bit of a backup there. I was thinking about going to support those guys. There's obviously a Merc and everything. Very, very nice mobility with the hybrid engine. Even with the Nerf, it's still probably going to be very good since it's 1800 horsepower, which means it's still going to be 25 horsepower per ton on a hybrid? Okay. So a couple of other things moving around at this moment. I'm actually going to back up, go back here and go for the X123. He's not going to be very happy to see me, trust me. Ooh, I was hoping to go for that TTB over there. Was hoping. Bit of a miss. Oh well. As you can see, 6.67 reload time. Hi, X123, how's it going? You want to say hi? Okay. Well, there's one. That's 25% of his hit points have happily bit the dust. So how about again then? Bit of a bounce there. He is using the 140, which you should not be using in PvP. Just saying, dude. And I'm just going to keep pushing this guy along. Look at the height difference between these two. Look at them. And you can also climb on your enemies as well. But I'm not done yet. So, for a while now, the T14 Armada has been a very good facehugger tank. Its heavy ERA, fast speed, height, and good reloading gun have made it actually very good versus enemies, forcing him to either aim for the turret ring or to attempt to blow off the ERA. So the real question is, how does a T14 hold down do versus a Cattb, for example? It's very quiet, isn't it, this tank? Where could they possibly be? T14's been moving around for a while, like he's just... Nobody's seen him. Oh, there he is. Hey, how's it going? Boop. So I'm going to reload, 6.6 second, and this is how to absolutely destroy T15s. You ready? Aim straight for the ERA, blow the ERA off. Now he's a green, and I've just done 50% of his hit points, and now I'm going to take the other 50%. Hey dude, you having fun? Beep. That's a lovely 7,400 damage, isn't it? I don't even think we need to have a look at the post-game stats after this to see what this thing did. Ooh, there's a Draco. He looks to be very enthusiastic about finding me. I think I should load a heat round. Or not, actually. You don't really need to load heat rounds for AIs, because you got the double tap, and it's a Draco. How hard do you think he's going to shit himself? I think he's going to shit himself pretty hard. And that's it for that game. Let's have a look how this thing did in the post-game stats. There you go, a bountiful 8,500 damage done. It's quite fun, isn't it? And I was actually using Victor that time. 4,900 damage bounced. Beautiful, isn't it? So, and here's the real thing about the Cattb is that I've come to expect these kind of games. Like if you want to look at my vehicle list, let's go history first. When the history tab wants to roll, Cattb is down here somewhere. PvP 5,700 damage, PvP 5,800 damage, PvP 4,400 damage. Pretty much died there. 5,700 damage, 6,200 damage, 8,500 damage, 1,200 damage, 12,000 damage, 6,000 damage, 5,000 damage, 2,500 damage, 4,500 damage, 5,500 damage, 10,000 damage, 3,000 damage. You kind of start to expect having these kind of games in the Cattb simply because of how good its firepower is. I've got a couple of games in it by now. I haven't played this as much as I want to. I mean, it does get boring playing the same thing over and over and over and over again. I don't know how the Panzer guys do it with their Seal Clubbing vehicles, but oh well. There you go, 16 games, 37% win rate, but 5,800 damage per game, 3,000 received, and 3,700 bounced. There are guys out there who are getting 10,000 games regularly in this thing. This is a monstrously powerful vehicle. It's an apocalypse tank. It's got heavy armor. It's got a slow top speed, but it accelerates really fast. It's got a double shot cannon. And it pretty much rolls over its opposition. It's an apocalypse tank. I hope you enjoyed this little pre-nerf video of it. I will be doing a post-nerf of this tank when it comes out later tomorrow. Which means a review for it will probably be up next week or Sunday. But yeah, this is a monstrously powerful vehicle at the moment, and I'm going to be playing it tonight in PvE. I hope you enjoyed this vehicle, and if you'd like to help support me in getting medical bills and stuff for Christmas, then there is a Streamlabs donation link below. Like and subscribe. After this, I want to do a overview. Well, I actually want to re-review the M1A1 Abrams and the T80U. So yeah, this vehicle has been hilariously fun. If you've got it, it's good. And don't worry, post nerf, this thing will still be top dog. Like I can tell you that right now. And then after this overview ends, there will be a couple of games showing how much fun I've been having with this thing in PvP. So take care for now, guys, and I'll see you all next time. This one goes better than the last one, where I did like 2 shots of damage. So Vincent this time, so I should be able to hit the enemy. Swapped out top speed for reload, and I'm the only Cattb here. So, oh my God, there's Al Hussein. Yes! Yes, there's Al Husseins! This is for my tier 6s, you fucks! Oh. Someone's gonna clip that, I know it. Also, I seem to have given myself a headache. I need water. Oh, it's beautiful.
There we go already. So it doesn't seem like people have figured out the coin gaming meta yet.
Is the Al Hussein the Ice Cream Man? We don't talk about the Ice Cream Man book. We don't talk about the fucking ice. Also, I'm gonna put my fan on because I am literally fucking burning to death in my own room. And open the window as well because despite it being winter, this house's insulation is cranked up to 11 more than the Apocalypse tank is. Okay. That laugh though, I don't think I've ever done a laugh as maniacal as that.
We don't talk about the ice cream man.
We don't talk about the fucking we don't talk about that motherfucker, alright? Where the hell am I gonna put this anyway? Just go straight for the middle, back me up here, fam.
I'm coming there slowly. Oh wait, I have speed.
Speed. Spotted by something, hold up. Fucking fire the gun anyway, hope for the best. I've got 2 of them, this is fine. Ooh, T249. Let me see them. Also, by the way, there are enemies on the left side. Please tell me he's there. Ooh, there's an Armada. Yes! Stay there, comrade. Stay there, fam. We need to figure out what the rest of them are. Where's Al Hussein over there? Hold up. Oh, I bounced. Oh, I know, I fucking bounced again. This tank's gun is weird, I'm not gonna lie. Is there any enemies down there I can shoot? I'd like to be able to shoot some. See if I can move up. Stay there.
I shattered on the Al Hussein, what the fuck?
I don't know either. Oh, the stream cut out for a bit. We're on a 25-second delay already. I don't think the stream can handle me right now. I don't think I can handle me. Like, what the fuck is going on? There's an Al Hussein supposed to be over there. There's also a pair of Armadas.
And the Leo.
I know. Yeah. Well, it's not... I am kind of scared of the... Hold up. Can I... Please tell me that fucking Al Hussein is going to, like, punch himself out or something. Let me see if I can hit these Armadas. Really? Okay, yeah, this thing definitely has some issues with its gun handling, although I don't think it's enough. I don't even know, can these guys actually pen me? Like, frontally speaking? I mean, I know I don't have hydraulic suspension, so... Oh, there's one. Can he pen me? I don't know, my tank is going weird places. This could take a while, I'm gonna have to... Stay there.
At least at this point I wanted to have a objective for spot.
I know, right?
Because I keep spotting people, but I can't shoot them.
Okay, this is going weird. I'm fucking struggling versus Al Hussein in the tier 10. Excuse me. What the fuck? Okay, you know, I think I'm way too fucking scared of these. Yeah, this thing does seem to have very weird gun handling, I'm gonna have to say. Hold up, let me just... Yeah, boy! Keep him there, keep him there, keep him there.
There's a heap MP Centaur on the hill.
Identify. 2 heat MP rounds damage the Al Hussein for 800. Honestly, I'd keep this thing just so I could shoot Al Husseins, you know? Oops.
So you can out meta the meta.
I mean, you know me, I just really don't like Al Husseins. There's a fucking Armada still down there. Can I shoot the Wilk? I can't shoot the Wilk. Oh shit. Back up. I missed again. Also, this thing has a 13-second reload, but if you get the module for it, you can swap ammo in 6 seconds. Also, I've actually bounced quite a bit of damage today. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm playing way too passive.
Yeah, I'm coming with you. My spot wasn't that good.
That's fine. It's just... Huh? Hey, dude. Oh my god, I hit him with heat MP for 1,000 damage! What the fuck?!
I also slapped him for 800.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Will his cheeks be feeling that one?
Hi, T40.
Get an outline.
Oh, the fucking T40 is also firing javelins at people.
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly.
Really, what else would a T40 be doing?
Boop.
Be
Fuck
dead.
you, T40.
Got be killed.
Got peekin' breakin'. Okay, Twitch, could you not do that? Thank you. Okay, I'd like my tank to be able to... Yes, that please. What? Hi, Fop. How's it going? Also, Fop, you are very quiet today. What the fuck is spotting me? Do I? Okay, I will turn you up, fam.
Yeah, I don't think it's
That's better.
the settings between.
LOL. Don't you just feel better when you see... Okay, I'm gonna back up. Look at this thing's fucking reverse speed, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna back up and see if I can get rid of that 2AX. Because things seem to not be going... That's a 2AX, hey. This is fine. You don't need to, you don't know, don't. I'll kill him. You need to conserve your hit points. I don't, I have more than enough. Hold on, watch this. Oh. Oh, you can shoot him if you want. There you go, that one will do. Armada, Jeff, just move all the way forward. This is fine, don't worry about it, fam. Do not worry a single bitty bit. Hold up.
He's coming for me.
I seem to be running out of ammo today. Okay, if he's coming for you, okay. Hold up. Okay, well, I really don't give a fuck about this Centaur, so hold up, fam. Let me just, this is fine. I can take a hit or two from this guy. I can't take a hit or two from this guy, allegedly, because this tank seems to have some hilarious physics. Some hilarious bouncing physics. Jesus, hello. Okay.
Oh, what the...
Did you fucking see that turret ring hit? Okay.
With my HP and damage, I was not useless to the team.
I know. What the fuck? Yeah, we have an apocalypse tank. I have no idea, like... I think this thing's physics and collision model is a bit funky, to say the least. But yeah, that was... I fucking did 10,000 damage and I almost ran out of ammo just firing shots at people, so the gun is temperamental, to say the least.
It's a BL-10.
Kind of. It's like a double BL-10 shot. Let's quit that battle. I also need to play the... Oh boy. Fucking Lost Island versus some tier 9s with fucking quarter. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to take a shower.
I can't wait to double missile all of those tier 9.
See if you can double the shadow.
Double.
Is that Ryzen?
Oh yes. It's like, how much health has it got?
You don't have enough to one tap a shadow, but he's gonna be really fucked afterwards. I'm not even gonna type good luck, have fun, because either I'm gonna do no damage or I'm gonna fucking steamroll everything because fucking Cattb, wee.
Where are we going to go?
Hi, comrades in. Bottom.
Where's the best way? Okay.
I'm gonna go bottom. The enemy may, especially Black Angel, Black Angel, like that guy fucking scares me. So
Instantly loading the missiles.
I'm gonna go down there.
Going very bottom.
Yeah, we're going so bottom. We're all gonna be a pair of submissives. The one I'm actually most scared of Black Angel and his fucking.
Just gonna yeet my mortar somewhere.
Down here. Don't put it there yet. Back me up. Black Angel has drowned. LOL! Okay, we didn't have to worry about him anymore then.
Well, the rest of them are all Russian, so it's okay.
He went down the canyon.
Yeah, he probably just flew off.
What, at the edge of the map?
He probably tried to do the underwater canyon run and missed.
Who fucking spotted me? What the fuck? Ah, shit.
Something.
ADATs. There's an ADATs down there.
Go find it. Go yeet it. Shooting at me. I know where he is.
He's down there. I'm not gonna risk getting held by that fucking ADAT. Rip. Oh shit. Leo. Okay, I'm gonna.
Leo, I dare you to push into my missiles. You know what? I'm gonna go. Should I go round? That'd be a good idea.
Probably not.
Yeah, strategy's not a good thing.
LOL.
Mortars can hit anywhere, so I'm just gonna leave them.
Right backs down there. This Merc isn't the smartest bunny in the world. It's that 2AX I'm most afraid of. He can actually hurt me. The rest of their team's going to come around. Actually,
There's my mortar boy.
Go down the other way, the path you originally wanted to go. That's my bad. I should have.
Sure. But
Yeah.
I'll cap.
If they want to cap this out and end the game immediately, that's on them, not us. Just need to get rid of these guys.
Would you like some bird?
My mortar is helping you.
But it's always fun. Get rid of this
Freedom
fucking Merc.
deliverance in 5.
Hold up, let me just.
3.
Yeah, he's down.
2. 1. Howdy.
Come on, bruise him already.
Is 2AX dead?
Oh
Okay.
yes.
Good shot, bruv. Come on. Come on, type. You know you want to. Oh,
That's my mortar boy.
he's gonna move out at some point.
He's
down.
Macabre camping there, babe.
Low. Distracted. Let me go for this fucking exit one next. Oh boy.
Literally can't do anything against this guy.
Distracted for a second.
Trying to do.
Hi Keen, how you doing, sweetie? And I bet you we're now on the stream delay. Or not? Okay.
His APS game.
Loading the heat. Fucking 5 seconds. Having fun now, tank?
Get fucked.
Very balanced.
I bet Ryzen hers would actually say it's a balance.
Come here, little stealth car.
I mean, the most likely thing that's going to happen is that there'll be a shot delay and the second shot will be more inaccurate, to which you'll just switch to doing the 6 second cycle time. Icons on Twitch as well? Okay.
That Wilk did a Nerf.
Did he? He did?
He
Oh,
rushed
boy.
my gal.
Look at... Okay, that was a complete fucking wipeout. Like, look at the in-game stats. Fucking...
Yeah,
fucking dead.